Hello, students. Today we are on the third topic of the first chapter of CIVICS, that is Union Parliament. Today's topic of discussion is the Speaker of Lok Sabha. Here we are going to study about the election of the Speaker of Lok Sabha and his functions. The Speaker of Lok Sabha is the presiding officer of the House. We studied that the Indian Parliament has two houses, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Both these houses has its own presiding officers. The Speaker is the presiding officer of Lok Sabha. He occupies a position of great authority and responsibility. One of the most important function of the parliament is legislative function. It is making laws for the country. For making law, various procedures are there. In these procedures, both the houses of the parliament is taking part. So, in the legislative functions, the speaker is playing an important role. He has wide powers to maintain discipline in the house. In the Lok Sabha, there are around 552 members. Some are belonging to the ruling side and some are belonging to the opposition side. So, frequently, there were dialogues, there were arguments, and sometimes it is going to an indisciplined way. At that time, the speaker is maintaining discipline in the house. The election of the speaker. The speaker is elected from among its own members soon after the newly elected house meets for the first time. The speaker should be a member of Lok Sabha. A non-member of Lok Sabha cannot become the speaker of Lok Sabha. Normally, the speaker is elected for a period of 5 years. He can resign from his post by giving resignation letter to the deputy speaker. If the House Lok Sabha passes a resolution with majority against the speaker can be removed from power. Now, the next topic, the main topic is the functions of speaker. The speaker of Lok Sabha has 5 important functions. These functions are: the first one, the business of the house. The business of the house means power to regulate the proceedings of the house. Second function is administrative functions. Third one, disciplinary functions. Fourth, parliamentary committees. And the last one is miscellaneous functions. Now, let's study in detail about these 5 types of functions of the speaker. The first one is the power to regulate the proceedings of the house, or the role of the speaker in the business of the house. 5 important points are there under this heading. You have to remember at least 3 to 4 points. The first point is speaker presides over the meetings of the house. In each session, specified days of meetings are there. In all the meetings, the speaker is responsible for presiding over the meetings of the house. The second one, The speaker interprets the rules of procedure of the house. In the previous topic, we studied that there are some parliamentary procedures. The business of the Parliament Lok Sabha is starting with the question hour. Normally, it is starting at 11 o'clock in the morning. If the speaker wanted to change, he has the power to change it, can start with the other programs. So we can say that the speaker interprets the rules of the procedure of the house. Third one, the speaker decides the admissibility of all questions and resolutions. We studied about interpellation. Interpellation is the right of a member to ask question from the government. There we studied that all the questions are addressed to the chairperson, the speaker. The speaker is getting all the questions and he is selecting relevant questions. So we can say that the third point under the heading power to regulate the proceedings of the house, the speaker decides the admissibility of all questions and resolution. Irrelevant question, insignificant questions can be rejected by the speaker. The fourth point, he puts the issues to vote and announces the results. In the Lok Sabha, debates will be there. At the end of the debate, sometimes the issues will put for vote. Normally, in this voting, the speaker will not cast his vote, but if there is a tie between two sides, opposition side and ruling side, the speaker can use his casting vote. So he puts the issues to vote and announces the result. The last point is speaker decides whether a bill is a money bill or not. Bills are of two types, money bill and non-money bill. A money bill is a bill that is related to the financial matters. The non-money bill is also called ordinary bill. It is related to other matters. The speaker is deciding a bill is a money bill or not. If it is a money bill, it can originate only in Lok Sabha. So these are the 5 points you have to remember under the first function of the speaker, the business of the house. Now the next function, administrative function. Second function of the speaker is administrative functions. Here 3 points are there. They are: the speaker receives all petitions and documents in the house. We studied that the questions, complaints, all these are given to the speaker. For supporting the petition, some evidences and documents also will be submitted. All these will be submitted to the speaker of the house. The second point is he communicates the decision of the house to the concerned authorities. If discussion is there over an important matter, then the decision will be handed over to the concerned authorities, different departments of the ministry, to the Prime Minister or to the President. All these are handing over by the speaker. The third one, he regulates the admission of visitors and press correspondence to the galleries of the house. The proceedings of the Lok Sabha can be watched by the public audience and the press correspondence. There are many galleries in the Lok Sabha. The number of visitors and press correspondents are decided by to watch these proceedings are decided by the Speaker of the House. So these are the 3 administrative functions of the Speaker. The next one is disciplinary functions. The first disciplinary function of the Speaker, he maintains order in the House. It is the responsibility of the speaker to keep the decorum in the house. Second one, if a member is using indecent or unparliamentary words, the speaker may order that word should be expunged from the proceedings of the house. The members of parliament are belonging to different sections of the society. So they are belonging to different states, different political parties. Sometimes unruly words will be used by the members. If an unparliamentary or indecent word is used by any member, the speaker will order for removing that words from the proceedings of the house. This is called expunging the words from the proceedings of the house. The third point is the speaker decides whether there is a case of a matter relating to a breach of privilege or contempt of the house. The decision related to the parliamentary matters taken by the speaker is final. Some of the decisions of the speaker will be protested by the opposition party members. Anyhow, the rejection of the questions, not giving opportunity for asking questions, if such type of confusion, such type of arguments will be there, the decision taken by the speaker is unquestioned. So he is deciding the matter related to a breach of privilege or contempt of the house. The last point is regarding the disqualification under anti-defection law, the decision of the speaker will be final. Some of the members can be disqualified. If a member is not present continuously for 60 days without informing the authorities of the house, his seat will be considered vacant. If an independent member suddenly became a member of the political party, he will be disqualified. Against the direction given by the political party, if a member is casting his vote to another political party, he can be disqualified. Such a type of disqualification under anti-defection law will be interpreted and the final decision will be taken by the speaker. The next function is the role of the speaker regarding the parliamentary committees. The speaker is the ex officio chairman of some of the committees of the house. The word ex officio is a Latin word. It means by the virtue of the position. In the parliament in Lok Sabha, so many committees are there, and by the virtue of the post of the speaker, he is the chairman of that committees. He appoints the chairman of all committees of the house. Various committees will be there. The speaker is the ex officio chairman, and under him other chairman will be there. The other chairman will be appointed by the speaker of the Lok Sabha. The third point is he issues direction to the chairman in all matters relating to their working and procedure to be followed. Being the ex officio chairman of parliamentary committees, the speaker is giving direction to the other members of various committees what are to be followed, what are to be done. Such a type of directions are given by the speaker of Lok Sabha. Then the last function is miscellaneous function. Miscellaneous function means some other functions of the speaker. The first one is the speaker presides over the joint session of both the houses of the parliament. Sometimes both houses, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, coming for a joint meeting. In such a type of meetings, the presiding officer will be the speaker of Lok Sabha. So the first miscellaneous function, the speaker presides over the joint session of both the houses of the parliament. Second one, he nominates personnel for parliamentary delegation to various countries in consultation with the chairman of Rajya Sabha. Sometimes some delegations from India will be sent to the foreign countries. Who should go to the foreign countries, who should represent the country, all these are decided by the Speaker of Lok Sabha in consultation with the chairman of Rajya Sabha. The chairman of Rajya Sabha is the Vice President of India. The last point, he presides over the conference of presiding officers of the legislative bodies in India. Like the Lok Sabha Speaker, there are speakers in various state governments. If there is a meeting of the speakers of the state legislative assemblies are conducted, it will be presided over by the Speaker of Lok Sabha. So these are the 5 important functions of the Speaker of Lok Sabha. Thank you.